Clarence had decided to cover one issue at a time. His first decision was to rearrange exports of the high-tech materials. His thought process was, why waste the fuel and driver time to get the materials to the land border crossing, when you could drive down the street and drop them off at a container processing facility? Big win. Clarence was happy with this decision, and he'd made it of his own accord. He thought to himself, that feels good. A little risky, but as they say, low risk, low reward. What else can I get my brain around? He said out loud, yes, the construction material exports. Let's get them sorted out. The ideas were very similar because of the low margins on these goods, except of course for the mechanical components. It made no sense to use the fuel and trying to truck them to the land border crossing. Once again, the ship material dock was basically right across the street, and it made perfect sense to A, keep the factories working, and B, earn more income. He went back to his internal voice. We're taking way too much time to get this area built. I think we should get the whole shebang started. It's not going to happen if we don't start. I'll send the orders out. Obviously, the priority will be lower. We need to finish our other important projects first. He ominously thought, food and alcohol processing can wait. We're doing well enough now. Peter and Kalinka decided to discuss their wants and needs for an apartment. They thought over the lunch break would be good. Kalinka thought, how long could it take? She began, I'm thinking we discuss locations first. Peter nodded in agreement. Kalinka continued, I like the downtown core. It has many amenities, all within walking distance. Peter replied, that's true, and it's something to consider for sure. I'd like to point out the cost of properties is significant, however. Not a barrier, just a consideration. Peter continued, I've seen plans of some of the upcoming buildings. They are really quite impressive. Kalinka responded, I'm not sure if that's the right place for us to be. Our lives are centered on the core. We do 90% of our activities here. I'm not sure I want to drive or take transit for these things. Peter nodded, I understand. I would like to take a tour of some of the show apartments. There may be enough value there to sway your mind. Kalinka paused for a moment, then stated, we should have a look at them. Why exclude something we haven't seen yet? Peter asked, do you know a real estate agent you're happy to work with? I lost touch with the fellow I used for my purchase. Kalinka said, I do. She's very thorough and will do a lot of legwork for us. That's why getting our list organized is important. It's the framework she'll use to pick out locations for us to visit. Peter said, that sounds fantastic. I guess we should carry on then. Kalinka smiled and said, yes, we should. How about we turn on the radio, get a little background music going? Peter excitedly responded, oh, I forgot. The Republic's radio station is coming online today. Let's tune in. Hi, Cheeb here. Welcome to episode 66 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, Rote Bucht 1.0 Reboot. Thanks for taking time out of your day and joining me in my little adventure here. This is it's awesome. It's good to have you here. Got a few things that I want to look at. I don't know how many of them we'll get to. I have this tendency to list out a bunch of things and get to about halfway through the list and say, oh, we're an hour deep here already, so better shut this down. So anyway, what I'm wanting to get going is the electronic component situation. This needs to be finished up, and it should be shortly. We've got I'm thinking, the dumper bringing the 3.8 tons of asphalt to us, and then some people to finish it off, and then this will be completed. We just need a bus line running here to actually get people into the workforce. So why don't I get maybe, just want to see how much, we don't have an overabundance. Why don't I get a couple of buses? Well, and that's the other thing that I wanted to look at as well, was the automatic replacement. Yeah. Okay. And capacities. So I'm not thinking that we need to go like huge quantity with this. The smaller version of the this Yelch, I think, would be a good idea. In that range, because it'll what I think will happen was it will ultimately feed a couple of the things up in that direction. So having 55, starting off with 2 buses. Let's oh, the blue one has the double window or the single window. The red one doesn't have the double window. Okay. I'm gonna go with the red one. We'll get 2 of them going. Let's fire extinguished. Good stuff. And heating problems. Speaking of which, let's switch this over to. There we go. Okay. We're going to set up the the route. So we want you to go from here to here and to there. So from here, you're getting in, nobody's getting out, and go with the standard usual scenario. And we get you started. And then copy this schedule to you. And we'll get you started as well. Awesome. Okay, they're good to go. And we should be hopefully getting that finished up. More fires. Wow, it's getting kindergarten. That'll get dealt with. We need more people. Just plain and simple. It's just with what everything that's coming, we're getting close, and I think we've got this sized pretty nicely for what we have. But we also need some of our support buildings in place. But I think I'm going to start this on a low priority, just when there's cycles that can be dealt with. This is getting done and dealt with. So we've got the electronic components. Yeah, it's finished up. We just need some people to come work here. We'll get the bus dealt with, and I also want to start on our electronics. We'll do that a little bit later because we got a bunch of stuff going on right now. So what I want to do is get a container processing dealt with, and I would dearly love to get it to fit in so that we can get our water and sewage from here feeding it. So or supplying, or however, not distribution office, container loading facility. So this is a loading facility that I was considering using, and it's really close as to whether we can get get it to fit in there. And I'm going to take this road out for the time being. Just want to try to get go to the distribution offices, get this there we are. Okay, that looks like we got, yeah. Can I get it to square up and keep those in? Oh wow, this is gonna work. Like just barely, but it's going to work. Awesome. I didn't think that was going to be possible. Not what I would call an ideal layout, but it's good enough. Don't let perfection get in the way of good enough, right? Isn't that saying? So the awesome thing with having that is that we've got water, we've got sewage, we have electricity. We just need to get a decent road connection in here, and yeah, I can probably just go straight like that, and then we'll make this a do we do that? Yeah, sure. We'll make this a happiness change, lifespan change. They're right at their max. They're kind of bouncing a little bit. Yeah, so we'll do this, that in asphalt. And I know that one should. This one does have mechanism. This one, oh, they all do. So they can that can happen at any time. And I'm not going to build the rest of this right away. It'll be probably get going on it a little bit after we get the plastics dealt with. So that went much smoother than I thought it was going to go. And let me see about, shouldn't be a problem getting, I'm not going to put that in just yet, but, ooh, sorry, I think I need to just get rid of this. We need to have, pardon me, we need to have this, one solid piece of road because to get this footpath connected through is yeah, necessary to have it like that. So yeah, we're good to go now. No problem. Okay, I don't need to pause anymore. We didn't need to pause going into it even. What else are we working on right now? Well, we've got a few things. Oh, we've got our radio station. Has no no garbage associated with it. Oh, I see. Those are the footpaths inside the building. Okay. We want to, yeah, we're not going to go strictly on, excuse me, on cultural enjoyment. We're, you know, we need to have, and I want to see what the effects are of this. Now, yeah, we definitely want to, but I want to at least have a little bit of a positive for something like that. And yeah, I think we do. Wow, this really is a trade-off, isn't it? That's 000. That's really, what would we? No influence? I don't know. Wow. Well, let's run with this and see how we it happens. I'm not going to. Yeah, we're not going to go with 50. Let's go about half, 25. Yeah, And let's go at 30% to begin with, because I think, yeah, we're 36% government loyalty right now. So we'll see what happens, how this works out, and yeah, our ratings are actually based off of the number of people that are in there, but we also need to get some more people into our city before we can fully commit to the radio. So it's a good start. Right on. We're export area. When we can use people, we'll throw people on that. We're just looking to get some steel. I want some concrete on this side. Right. Okay. That's good. The other thing that I wanted to start on was all of our loading facilities. I wanted to get that cleaned up, good to go. I think I can safely start on them as long as I keep them all low priority. Just when when there's cycles, make that happen, kind of thing. Cool. That's we've started there. I'm planning on doing one at a time, kind of thing. We'll see. I don't know that this is probably not a bad one to get started on either. Just because of the amount of materials it's going to take, and then this is going to be the big daddy, just with just how much steel it's going to cost to do it. So when things are a little bit quieter, we'll deal with that. So yeah, we're getting a good start on that. And now our prison and the courthouse. Yeah, we're lack of meat. Wait, we're buying meat. Why is it? Or is that down at this end? Sorry for the clouds. There is meat here. Is there meat in the store? Yes, there is meat in the store. So, what's the issue? There's no meat there, and there's no meat there. So that's our city DO. Yeah, we're buying meat from there, from the customs house. Unloading it at the yeah. Who? How many refrigerator trucks do we have? If we have one, that's probably not quite enough, is it? I would guess. We've only got 10, and we've got a whole bunch of covered. Doing the food thing. Food. Alcohol. And they're all busy. Super busy. Wow. Food's the popular one. Is it ever? Okay, you're doing nothing. First one. Oh, this is, yeah, it's so we do have a couple of refrigerated. This one is due to be replaced. Hmm. Well, that's going, yeah, so that's delivering the meat to the new town. And this one is, yeah, to the store. So we should probably have at least 3 of the refrigerated trucks. I think what I'm going to do is send you over here to make space for a meat truck. Refrigeration capacity. 8 tons of meat and 95K. It's got to make things better, doesn't it? Okay, that's a third one for them. So, yeah. Glad we had a peek at that, because that would have, well, it's obviously having an impact right now. We've dropped 4 or 5 of percentage points in happiness. Not cool. Heating problem. Yep. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get snow here pretty soon too. Our courthouse, not overly busy, so I'm gonna hold off on building the courthouse and the prison for the next little while. We seem to be doing okay-ish on that, and we've got a whole bunch of projects on the go right now. So, how is this looking for? Well, they're full and full and full, big time full. These guys aren't, so we must be running. Well, we've done a pretty decent job of the clearing the fields. So that's cool. I'm guessing that we just, it's still not quite enough trucks. They're all out. There's no doubt. Yep, hauling to the covered storage. Yep, definitely 10 tons at a time. And yeah, it's just, well, 80 tons at a time, honestly, because if all 8 trucks are running, that's, but yeah, it's, we're doing what we can. Alrighty. Oh, cool. I did not expect that. So this is going to be bricks, prefabs, and bricks and prefabs, I think. Yeah. So if we go 50% bricks and 50% prefabs. Sweet. And this one will be sorry, I'm blanking out. Mechanical components. There's nothing else to export from this area. That electronic, that's all going to be down at the other end. Yeah, I think that's cool. I really didn't expect to see that start. I'm going to switch these to low priorities, just so we're not taking away from other things that we want to get built. Oh, a lot of clicking. Sorry for this. Yikes. And we need the, well, we need the whole thing up here first before we can even consider trying to, hello, snow. Anticipate getting this organized. Okay, those are all set to low priority. So let's start from this side. And you will be storing cement. And we're going to need, this is our CODO. What I want to set up here is another DO that's going to do the transfer over here. And this one with 12. Let's have a peek and see how much it's going to cost. That's not that bad. So if I set this one up here, we just need power so we can get fuel. Okay. And we've got a mechanism on site for them. Okay, so our it's looking like we've got the meat situation dealt with. Our happiness is starting to rebound, and we're getting close to 90%. What's our hospital situation? Not bad. And the university, do we want to do an increased birth rate? Well, yeah, let's run with it. Okay, how are we looking for... Yeah, we're doing fine at this point. Okay, we we don't have all the workers, but we're yeah, we need people. We need people. Okay. Okay, we definitely have started that. I'm actually getting not too bad through the list of things, just things to address. 10% unemployment. It's a little bit high, but not the end of the world. Let's have a peek at the city. Let's make sure that, oh, like, really? Holy crap. I didn't realize they were all built like that quickly. Okay, I'm just looking to see what it is we need, and I'm guessing that it's going to be a kindergarten here. Should probably get started on that for sure. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wow. Oh, garbage. Yeah, that was the other thing. They got cleaned out, but we're we're not in a very good place for pickup. Just so we can get ready for our next round. There. I'll go here as well. Oh, kind of. Kind of did a little let's box them in thing here. Let's try something like this. Sure, it'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, we can't get into those just yet. And this is heating. And then after that, everything's dealt with. So let's have a look at some garbage. We're going to need the big one. Trying to see what is... Okay, it's actually getting... That's covering everything in here, so that's good. I think that even covers everything in there and makes it a little bit closer to the road for pickup. So I'm going to get that built. Heating issues. Would be really nice to be able to turn that notification off on specific buildings, but yeah, it's not happening. So we're doing a pretty decent job here. I think I would really is this going to cover off everybody? I don't think it will. Oh yeah, it does. Especially, and if I bring it in a little bit closer, I think that's even better. Okay, yeah, go in there. Get that one built as well. Make sure, yeah, it's good. And I just noticed a couple of other places that need to have footpaths, or should have footpaths. Cool. Going on a little footpath extravaganza. All right, back down to 79. Oh, we're back into lack of meat. Well, it's bouncing around. Shoot, not quite what we're looking for. We have people working here. We've got all the materials we need, and we have electronic components. Yeehaw! All right, cool. Let's have a peek here and see if we've got everything set up that we need set up. Okay, looks not too bad. I mean, to start doing the construction of this, and it looks like we are ready to start that. Awesome. And I think we can have the CODO. Where are you? Right here. Because I think you're doing electronic components from the border, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe we're not doing anything from the border from here. No, it doesn't look like we are. Okay, so where... Okay, where are you coming from? CODO2, yeah. Where are we picking up our electronic components from? What? Maybe we don't have any electronic components? No, we've got electronic components. Is this an eyesight issue? Just looking down the left-hand side for all the pickup places, and there just is not a place that... Oh... Yeah, CODO. That's the original one. How many covered hulls do we have? Oh, we can get a couple to start supplying that from. Well, we can do a similar thing from this side as well. Okay, we'll just make it happen here from this direction. I know it's not a an optimum situation, but we'll get our electronic components from there, and we'll stop getting them from the customs house. Something else crossed off the list. Cool. And I'm thinking we're going to want at least one more covered hull for this. Heating problem. Okay. Capacity. It's also a speed issue because of where we're going. So yeah, this is a good truck to have, I believe. We'll go blue. And we'll make that happen. Okay, awesome. I'm wondering if there's I don't think there's anywhere else that the electronic components. Well, let's have a peek. Let's make sure. Sorry, no, it's the this one I want. And electronic components. I know you're hiding here somewhere. That's the city. Okay, there we are. Right there. Awesome. Let's go 3K. Now, I know we will have some there and there. And I think CODO is covering that off. We'll check that to make sure. And we should have some here, yes. And the other repair station, yep. And awesome. Getting a delivery. It's a small one, but we are getting a delivery. Okay. Sweet. How far in are we here? 36 minutes. Not bad. Okay. Let's let this continue. And I'm going to see if I can completely mess up this republic by doing replacements. So if we turn this on, 20 years and 80. I don't have a scrap yard. Hold it. I don't want to. Oh, he got replaced. I don't want to replace. Well, that's an MZ. That's okay. I think they were both the same. The SKD 706s, I want to change them around because I want to upgrade speed. We can do. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, this Kamaz. Yeah, let's replace it with that. And the Kamaz with the Kamaz. These guys we're going to replace with those. And let's include the workshop items. Cool. This SKD, open hull. $88. Let's have a look at the speed situation. 95. Yeah, we'll replace you with that one. These other buses and everything else should be no problem, I don't think. Although I got 7 pages of stuff to go through. Let's see. Is this the right one speed-wise that I want to do? The T815. Yeah, that can stay. Assigned. We'll see how much money I end up spending. The nice thing is it'll be an automatic scenario. So, the GZ. 85K, 4 tons. So what's our capacity? And was I think the GZ was, yeah. I think that was a cheaper option at the time. 4 tons. And I think we have, yeah, much larger capacity now and faster even. Much more costly too. Yeah, let's replace you with that. Snow plows, not overly fussed. The mixers are fine. We don't have any dollars from the West, so let's see here. What's yeah. We'll change that up. It was back when we had dollars from the West and we were looking at using them before I realized I was getting into a situation of needing the money for some of our other imports that we had. The LFA W50, I think that's it. Yeah, that can stay the way it is. This SKD 706, that's a little bit slower. Yeah. What is it? 7 tons of steel. Okay, so let's go by capacity. Want it something-ish, size-wise, and faster. that works. Tractor, all these cars, everything else is good. Our trucks are fine. I'm happy with those. The rollers, I don't think there's another option, honestly. Those are fast enough. Not overly fussed with making a change on any of those other ones as well. So I was just really trying to get some of the slower ones, slower vehicles taken out of circulation. So there's an SKD706. That's the, I think that's, yeah, 62K, but it's 7 tons of cement or aluminum. And this is 88. This is much larger. A little bit of a cost, but 95 and 15, 17. That's 90. Let's replace them with those. That's a big step up. Probably best doing that, using that for exports, but we'll be exporting through the excuse me, through the port, so it's not like it has to go very far there. Okay, covered hull, the SKD. This is the refrigeration trucks, right? Yeah, and they're not particularly fast. So let's see speed-wise what we have. This Kamaz is a good option, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, let's wear and tear. 80% and 20 years of age. I'm wondering what happens if I don't click send. Oh, you can get a history of it. Okay, the replaced one. Okay, automatic replacement. Here we go. All right, let's see what happens. So 100% and only 14.5 years old. Yikes. That's already causing a little bit of a glitch in there. Let me see if I change that to be 15 years old, 80 and 15. Or let's try 90 and 15. Okay, see what happens. Good, and we're getting our happiness back again. Awesome. So this guy's just got to get a little bit older and then he'll get replaced. And okay, we'll see what happens with that. Okay, quick recap on what we're looking at. Yeah, we're dropping our oh, sorry, trying to keep that pretty steady. No crops here. Anyone on their way? Yeah, we've got 4 vehicles on the way, so cool. Awesome. Just want to quickly check in to see where we're at with all of this stuff. Oh, we got this dealt with. So this is going to be taking and doing our transfer of everything. So, and we'll set that also to a low priority. And I think we can, yeah. Oh, this has resources on there, so we may as well continue on with this. Oh, let's get the people involved in this one as well. Get a start there. Alrighty. And I'm guessing we have the garbage containers. I've got a few of them to get sorted out. And I'm gonna have to look here for the buildings. Garbage container stand. Okay, they're built. Heating problems. Okay, so those two are in progress for being built. Oh, and I think this one covers all of these off. Yeah. Well, we didn't get the people involved in this one. Okay. That's a busy bus station. Okay, we haven't got anyone working on that yet. We will be soon, though. We need to get this started as well. Yeah, we've got a bunch. That'll be the more of a focus for what we're looking at. And yeah, we're doing well with that. So our export that has 4 vehicles. That's not enough. I have to look at making a little bit of an improvement in that. Get some concrete here. And our warehouse is going well. And we just need some people to get the factory connection dealt with. So cool. Let's just to finish up here. That's already dealt with. Okay. Shoot, didn't get the or didn't have people set up on that one. Not cool. Oh well. They're on their way now. And get some materials delivered down here as well. Oops, I wanted to set that to a low priority as well. Okay. All right, I think, yeah, we're it's a matter of how many people we have. I mean, it's yeah, it's 900,000 is what that ship's worth. Yeah, just need a few more people here, but I don't think I can add any buses. We're definitely busy here. I mean, there's definitely people there, but you know, some of these buses that take 100 and some odd people, you know, makes a difference. All right, cool. Research done. Excellent. Alrighty, well, I think I'm going to call that an episode. We're going to be, we'll be getting our electronics sorted out, hopefully next episode, and some export of all of those materials. We're looking at probably expanding well, not probably, we will be expanding this DO and probably decommissioning it just to get enough vehicles so that we can do the export through the port, and finishing up our city, getting the rest of the services in place. There's 3 more buildings to go up, and getting some crime and justice buildings out of the way as well. Finishing this off. Oh, cool. We got those guys done. Excellent. Anyway. Okay, well, thanks for hanging with me today. Appreciate that. Hopefully we see you in the next episode, and you have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll catch you in the next episode. Cheers. Bye now.